Do you ever feel like your photography is stuck in a bit of a rut? And so you start looking at new cameras, new lenses, new bags, new gadgets, or anything except actually taking photos? Well, here's the truth. You probably don't need any new gear, you need new exercises. Today, we're going to go through 5 creative mini challenges that'll stretch your eye, sharpen your instincts, and get you shooting with intent. No upgrades required. These are exercises I've used with students for years, and you'll be shocked how quickly they give you some inspiration. I've been a photographer for over 35 years, and over time, here's the thing I've learned again and again. Progress is not measured in fancier, expensive equipment. It's measured in the quality of the decisions you make with whatever camera or phone you've got in your hands. One great choice beats an expensive lens every time. And just before we jump in, after the video, if you want help building those instincts from the ground up, I have an ebook called The 3 Essential Pillars of Good Photography. It'll give you clarity on exposure, focus and composition, so that these challenges make even more sense. The link is below and it's completely free when you sign up for my newsletter. Okay, let's get on with those challenges. First, pick one everyday object, a toy, a chair, a houseplant, a spare lens or whatever, and create 5 completely different visual stories with it. You can change the lighting, change the angle, change the background, change the mood, change what it represents, and basically see how creative you can actually be. This works because most photographers don't need new subjects, they need new approaches. When you learn to squeeze the maximum variety and meaning out of one object, your ability to build stories on a shoot will improve massively. With this one, set the timer for 1 hour and then choose a creative theme, such as isolation, movement, texture, repetition, light versus shadow, or maybe come up with some of your own. But remember, just choose one at a time. Then shoot as many images as you can to interpret that one theme as many ways as you can, and I'm sure it will get you thinking. This is effective because when you shoot to a given theme, you stop looking for shots randomly and start looking a lot more from a creative point of view and a lot less from a technical specification sheet, if you know what I mean. Doing this trains discipline, pattern recognition, storytelling and focused seeing. Again, with this one, just pick one limitation and stick to it for the entire session. You could try only shooting in vertical for whatever genre or style you're shooting in. And who says landscapes can't be vertical orientation? No chimping. This one is really hard, a bit like eating a sugar-coated donut without licking your lips. But see if you can resist looking at what you took until the end of the session. Only one photo per subject. Now this really makes you slow down and think, which is obviously the intention. Do your level best to get the shot right in camera, and imagine you're not allowed to edit. You can of course, but imagine if you couldn't. You'd have to get it right in camera, just like you would on film. This works really well because constraints force clarity. Limitations sharpen decision making, build confidence, and stop you from spraying and praying. With this one, forget subjects entirely and go hunting for light. After all, light is what photography is all about. Think about window light on a wall, shadow patterns, reflected light, a street light on a brick wall, or the glow of a lampshade. Your task here is to basically find interesting light, then ask yourself, what can I place in this light? This works because light is the foundation of every compelling photo. When you learn to see light first, your creative growth accelerates dramatically. For this, switch your camera to monochrome preview or raw plus mono style and spend the entire session ignoring colour and shooting in black and white. Instead, focus on tonal contrast, shape, texture, geometry and mood. This exercise works well because seeing in black and white forces clarity, colour camouflage disappears and your compositions will be instantly stronger. And for the sake of practicality, you could combine 2 challenges. Perhaps you might go with, say, light first plus monochrome. Then, for example, you might notice a triangle of light hitting a wall at home. You switch your camera to mono, yep, do it in camera, then place your hand into the beam of light, adjust the angle to suit, and you created a dramatic image with shape, contrast and story. No new camera, no fancy equipment, just added awareness. Or maybe you could find something like this one of mine, where I've noticed a strong shadow being cast by a garden shrub onto my shed. And this is actually a far better way to grow as a photographer, by noticing more, not by buying more. Your bank manager, or in my case my lovely wife, would thank you too. And I would also add here that while many photographers deliberately set their camera to mono when they shoot in black and white, when you're not doing it for this exercise, you could actually shoot in colour and then convert it later in post. And that way, you keep your options open. But I would definitely shoot mono in camera for this particular exercise to get the most from it. And who knows, you may actually prefer it that way. Okay, so now how about a quick bonus for sticking with me? One more challenge that always gets people smiling is this. Set a timer for just 5 minutes and give yourself a tiny list of things to find and photograph. Maybe something round, something reflective, something with texture, something bright, and something that tells a story. And I'm sure you can obviously come up with your own as well. It's quick, it is a bit of fun, and it forces you to make fast decisions which really tunes your creative instincts. And this is a great one to do at home, on your lunch break, or maybe while you're out on a walk. And it really proves that you do not need to travel far or buy anything new to build your visual awareness. It only takes a little bit of thinking. So before we wrap this one up, let's quickly recap what you've now got in your creative toolkit. Learn to create variety from any subject. Train your eye to see with intent. Build discipline and creative focus. Learn to see like a photographer. Strengthen tone, shape and composition. And of course, your bonus tip, boost your creative reaction speed. Every one of these exercises builds a different skill, and together they'll give you more confidence, more control and far more creative freedom. So well worth a try, eh? And here's a question for you. Apart from another photographer, has anyone ever asked you what camera you use to take a photo? It's the final result that matters, not the camera. And despite what the camera companies might have you think, your creativity definitely is not hiding in the camera shop. It's hiding in your habits. And yes, of course, over time, we might outgrow our gear. And that's when we should maybe think about upgrading. But if you do these challenges, you start to build instinct, strengthen composition, make better decisions, shoot with intention, and grow your confidence tenfold. And not only that, you'll hopefully have fun along the way. And that's the real upgrade. I'd really love to know in the comments how you get on with these challenges. And if you do want a place to share your results, get feedback, join weekly challenges and learn alongside other photographers who genuinely want to improve, come and check out our Photography Foundations community over on School. It's completely free to join, and it's where we do these kind of challenges together amongst like-minded people. There's a QR code right here, or you can click the link in the description below. And if you got something from this video, give it a like and subscribe to help others find the channel. It really is appreciated. Oh, and don't forget to download your copy of the ebook. Thanks so much for watching, keep shooting with purpose, and I will see you in the next one.